Hi guys, welcome to today's episode of the Kindred Diaries. We're going to be exploring a very important topic, something that we experience every day as human beings. We must experience it in our daily lives. And what is that? Pain, yes, pain, the alarm that keeps us alive. When we think of pain, we just think of that unpleasant sensation we feel when you get burnt or when something pierces you. But pain is more than that. Pain is internal. You can only see it externally, but there's something going on internally. And I know you like to know more about that. Stay tuned. So now, there's something we call the pain pathway. Yes, when we say pathway, it's like a way that leads to something, or the sequence of something. So, pain pathway. Now, the pain pathway comprises of 4 things. We have transduction, transmission, perception, and modulation. Now let's go. The first one,
transduction.
Now, what is transduction about? When you think of transduction, how do you?
So, transduction is the process whereby, for instance, now I pinch Stephanie. The pain turns to electrical impulses and travels down through her body.
Okay, so transduction is the very first step, and this happens when an external stimuli. When we say external stimuli can be any object. It can even be she can even be an external stimuli. Yes. So anything that hurts you, or when you get pierced by an object, by an harmful object. So that sensation you feel, how it is that sensation is going to be internalized and changed into a electrical impulse. Yes. So that's the very first stage of pain pathway. For the next stage of the pain pathway, we have
transmission.
So when we talk about transmission, what is transmission about?
So transmission is from the transduction, the electrical impulse that has traveled to the body. It will now transfer to the brain.
Yes,
from the nerve receptors.
Okay, that thing you felt that was being changed into an electrical impulse is being transported to the brain now. Yes, to the brain. For the third stage, we have perception. What is perception about?
So perception is a process whereby the brain interprets the electrical impulse that the nerve receptor has sent. So it interprets it and says, okay, this is pain. Yes.
Okay. Alright. So the perception stage is just about the brain interpreting it.
Yes, interpreting.
Yes. Now the fourth stage, which is the very final stage, is modulation. Now what's modulation all about, Usas?
So modulation is the stage by which the brain enhances or reduces the electrical impulse through neurotransmitters such as serotonin, and this is the process by which maybe you received a slap. It's whether, this slap, are you supposed to shout about it, or it's just
yes. If it's mild, or you can say if it's chronic or acute.
Exactly.
We are getting there now, which brings us to the types of pain based on duration. The types of pain based on duration. We have
acute and chronic pain.
Yes, acute and chronic pain. Now, for acute pain, anytime you hear about acute pain, your mind should go to 3 things. The very first one is that it is a sudden onset. When we say sudden onset, it means that it just happens suddenly. Then the second one is it is
short.
Yes. So the duration is a very short duration. That means it's that kind of mild pain. We call it mild pain. That means it does not last for long. Then the third one is that it has an identifiable cause. That means you'll be able to know the cause of this. It's like maybe you are stooling and you know what you ate. Yes, you know what you ate. And let's just put it like that. You are stooling and you know, okay, I ate this and it's not really good for my system. So that's why I'm stooling. Things that are identifiable, you can simply identify the cause. That's for acute pain. Now for chronic pain, can you please explain chronic pain to us?
Okay, chronic pain takes a lot of time, like a duration of greater than 3 months. It takes time, and the thing is that it does not go with healing. Sometimes after you have been healed, like okay, I'm fine now, you will still be feeling pain, and it is mostly internal. It is mostly with the internal organs.
Yes,
So
yes, yes, that's for chronic pain. Thank you very much. So moving on, we just talked about the types of pain based on duration, based on
Source.
pain based on source. We have two types. We have the nociceptive pain. Now when we talk about nociceptive pain, this nociceptive pain is divided into two. We have somatic and visceral. So for somatic, it is mostly on damage to skin and muscles. While for the viscera, as you know, viscera has internal organs, damage to internal organs. Yes. The next type is the neuropathic pain, right? Neuropathic pain. Can you please explain neuropathic pain for us?
Okay. Neuropathic pain is the pain that deals with the damage of the nervous system. So we have examples like diabetic neuropathic pain and post-herpetic neuralgia.
Oh, you're talking about diabetic neuropathy. So I want you to understand that term.
Okay, from the term diabetic, we know blood sugar. So diabetic
Neuropathy.
comes from a long-term nerve damage of high blood sugar. Like it's a long term, and the pain is from you'll be feeling the pain in your legs, tingling, burning pain in your legs.
Can we also call that a chronic pain?
Yes, because it's a long term pain.
Stay tuned.
Okay, I'll be talking on age as a factor affecting pain.
Okay.
So age, like as people grow older, like they tend to be more susceptible to pain. Like they feel pain very quickly. Like all those, maybe you see all these
Yes.
you see that they are working with their skin are faded, everything is wrinkled, so they are bending their waist and they are prone to sickness too. So age is also like a factor that affects pain. Second one is sleep deprivation. Like all these students, all these scholars that used to read too much, they'll say, okay, let me just stay for the night, carry fearless. You're forcing your system to stay awake when you're supposed to be sleeping. So your body becomes weak, and you're thinking maybe, I want to just quickly read this thing. Your body becomes weak and more susceptible to pain. Like a weak immune system is more susceptible to pain. Like anything like this.
Can you break that susceptible?
Like you are more
prone.
Yes,
No,
yes.
prone is another English. That means you are like you can be easily accessed.
Yes,
like
to
pain can
pain.
access
Like
you
sharp,
easily.
yes.
So I'm talking about previous pain experience as a factor affecting pain. You say pain experience affecting pain. That means you felt pain before and they are feeling pain again. Okay. Yes, that previous pain experience can be linked, or we can call it trauma. Yes. So trauma, anytime it's trauma, of course we know trauma. Anytime you remember those, anytime you get flashbacks of how you felt pain or how you had a certain accident, it gives you that emotional pain. Yes, it might not be physical. I think the pain linked to previous pain experience can still be physical, because you can have a wound now and maybe that wound is not fully healed. Maybe something just touched it. Yes, so you get scared. Yes, you feel that trauma from how you acquired that wound. Yes. So it can also come in terms of grief. Yes, when you get flashbacks about loved ones that have died, which is grief, that is also a factor affecting pain, because it will keep coming again. And I think that is one of the most grievous factor affecting pain. Then over to gender and pain. In society today, there's this common saying that men are not allowed to cry, but I believe that everybody has the right to show their emotional state. Yes, if you talk about the female gender, you know that pain that comes from menstruation up to labor and childbirth. Yeah, so those are the factors in gender. Those are the genderalized factors affecting pain. You know that pain is part of our everyday life. It is something that cannot be fully eliminated. eliminated, but rather can be managed. So, Osas, how can we manage pain?
Pain can be managed by taking over-the-counter drugs like ibuprofen, this paracetamol and the rest, to block pain signals in the body. And pain can also be managed by mind body technique like deep breathing, exercise, all those massage and the rest. And it can also be managed by physical therapy, like going out, like exercising the mind and body, and by medical procedures like acupuncture.
Thank you very much, Osas. Pain is important. No matter how grievous it is important. There's a reason for that whole pain pathway. There's a reason behind it. We've had frequent issues about older people not being able to feel pain due to their weakened immune system. Yes, so that's why you see that your grandmother, most of our grandmothers, they can hold hot pots and not feel anything. I know you have been wondering what's the magic about all that. If I hold the pot, I will actually feel the hotness, but they don't feel it. It's because of their weakened immune system. Because just as Usa said, age is an influential factor that affects pain. So now we're going to talk about the importance of pain. Why? What's the reason? What's the importance? Why is the pain pathway necessary? Now, the very first one is diagnosis. Diagnosis. What's diagnosis? For us to be able to detect the location of that pain. Yes. So that's another reason and importance for pain. Another importance of pain is for prevention of further damage. Yes, prevents further damage, because when you're able to diagnose and detect the pain, you'll know what to take, you know how to tackle the issue to prevent it from becoming chronic. Very last importance of pain is as an alarm, which brings us to our very topic today, the alarm that keeps you alive. Pain is an alarm that should not be ignored. Most of us as students, we like setting alarms. Yes, and when you set alarm, most of us even wake up and off that alarm with our hands and we don't even move, we go back to bed. So now this is a wake up call that whenever you hear that alarm, that pain, you should wake up and tackle it. Which brings us to the end of this podcast. I hope watching this becomes more educational and informative for you. Thank you all, and stay tuned for the next episode.